Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm Late Adopter and today we're doing a reserve RSR. We did already another video of RSR, so this is a follow-up video. Last time we did a reserve was 5th October, so almost 2 weeks ago. So now we're gonna check out what's happened since then, right? So let's go and start with it. Like if you see here, this was 5th October and this is the time where we actually did the video last time. So last time, if you go watch my video, we were in a falling, descending pennant, something like this. It's not really important, but I said when we were here that we are probably gonna go a little more down and out, and that's exactly what happened. I'm not saying I told you so because I really don't care. Like, but everybody with two eyes could see that it's gonna get out sooner or later, right? So, anyways, we got out of it. We went up. Now it's going down, and now the question is, what's happening next? So let's check it out. Let's draw some trend lines. Let's look at some moving averages and see what's happening with it. So we're gonna remove this and turn on the four most important moving averages. The red one, 20, 50, 100 and 200 moving average, and you see here that it found the support on the 200 moving average, more or less, on the daily. Went up above 20, now it's going back down to 20 and testing is as support, and that's really bullish, because for it to keep going up, it has to keep holding the above the moving averages and keep them as support. As long as it keeps certain moving averages as support, like the 220 and stuff like that, all good. When it stops doing that, it's gonna be really cramped. Anyways, the negative thing is the 50 is crossing the 100, so you get some kind of silver cross, that cross or whatever it's called, I don't know. When the 50 crosses 200, you get that cross, right? But 50 over 100, I don't know. It's called something. I'm not just quite sure what it's called. Anyways, you can take it as a negative or positive. I'm not taking it as nothing right now because we are above 20 moving average, and that's all that matters on the right now. As long as we can keep above 20 moving average, that's good. It looks like it didn't actually. It looks like it's gonna close below it. Yeah, it's on the line. It's on the line. So no problem quite yet. As long as it holds the 20 and can keep on going upwards, it's good. Let's see the 10 moving average as well. Yeah, the 10 is crossing the 20, so this might actually, just looking at moving averages, it looks good. It looks good. Like moving average, it finds support on 200. That's the most important thing. Let's look on the weekly. Yeah, the weekly, it went through the 20, but it did not go all the way down to the 50, so it still got the room to go down to the 50. 0.006060. Maybe if we move it, where's the 666? Where's the 666? Oh, almost there. Yeah, I think it might go there just because some people, you know, like nice round numbers, 666. Anyways, it looks like it went through the 20. It tried to get above the 20 again. It got rejected. So we might see further movement downwards on the weekly, but on the daily it looks good. On the daily it looks good until it actually crosses down and closes down below 20. If it closes down below 200 like it did here, then we again bearish. But looking at the weekly, we crossed below the 20 moving average, so further move down is possible, especially if because it got rejected hard. You see this candle here? This like doji stone gray stone or whatever it's called candle. It got rejected hard on the 20. That's for me is a bearish signal, right? So although the daily looks nice, it did get over the 20 and it did support on 200. It still looks like it's gonna go down. But if it gets support here, it might just be able to do this. Like get support on the here, get support on the next 50 line and climb above it. Will that happen? Remains to see. Let's look at RSI and see if we can find any interesting stuff on the RSI. Right now, there doesn't seem to be any big there are no divergences or hidden divergences or anything like that on the rest. On the week daily, let's look. Let's check the weekly. Yeah, this is going up while the RSI here is going down. So we reach the top, but this is already played out. So yeah, you see it's going down. So RSI went down, the price went up, correction had to come, the top was in, so the correction came after the RSI divergence, but the divergence are already played out, so you don't have to worry about this divergence anymore, because already played out. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks with red candles. 6 weeks. So you know, even though this is a green candle, it's really like shitty green candle. You know, you wanna see like full thick green candle for this one. Okay, so that's bad. I won't say bad, but it's not really good. Let's look at monthly. Yeah, look at this monthly green, red candle right next to the green candle. But you can't get anything out of the monthly stats. MACD, nothing. So we gotta go back to the weekly. On the weekly, we are bearish on the weekly, especially since the cross, the bearish cross on the MACD came here. So, but the good thing is, I don't believe you have to suffer a lot longer. I mean, it might find some support here on the 0.006, right? That actually looks quite good. We are not looking at trend lines, but on the moving averages, on the 50 moving average, on the weekly, it might find support here. Let's look at the daily. Daily is already hitting 0.008. And that's 200 moving average, which is actually, this is Corona time. I'm guessing, yeah, this is Corona time. You see how far down below Corona went, then held the 2020, mooned up, go down to 200. Let's look at the 4 hourly and see what's happening in the 4 hourly. Yeah, on the 4 hourly, it got rejected on 200. That's bad, man. That's bad. It got rejected on the 400. It went through the 20, 50. It's below 50. It's holding the 100. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I think there's more room to go down. There is more room to go down, especially since it got rejected of the 200. And now, to end it all, we're gonna draw some trend lines. We had this line here, combined with the second line that made the folding wedge, right? Something like here, yeah. That was the wedge, and now we are outside of the wedge, right? Then you had this line over here that got broken. This was the uptrend. Once the uptrend got broken, we got into the wedge. Now we are outside the wedge, but we don't need this line anymore. It's gonna be important again when you start mooning, get above the all-time high and get above, start hitting this line. Yeah? So this line is important, so draw it on your charts. You can use it again, but right now it's not what we want to see. What we want to see is the line I'm going to draw it to you now. It goes from down here, the bottom, wherever the bottom is, and somewhere around here, right? You see this here? Some people will chart this, especially the bottom part, and use this to make new lines. And this is all too wrong, because this is black swan event, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't want to use it. I mean, it might maybe have some usability on some lines, but right now this is not what we want to see. I want to show you this somewhere here, somewhere down here, like this. Maybe it hits some bottoms here, some bottoms there, right? It's a nice line. And now if you see this line here and see this wedge, it makes this nice crossover here, right? So I'm expecting something's gonna happen here. I think this might actually be the bottom. I think, and the last thing I want to show you for why this bottom is a moving average I haven't shown you yet. That's actually really important, especially on the daily, and that's the 400 moving average. And you can see here that it corresponds nicely with the line, depends on how you draw it, right? and cross down here. So something's gonna happen here. That I believe something's gonna happen here, and I believe this actually, because I was bearish when I was talking earlier, I believe this actually might go all the way down to this area here, and something might happen down here. Just take that into consideration when you are doing your trades. But as I said, you do you, I do me. We are bearish right now. It's we are in indecisive territory. It looks like it can go some down, but it's on a turning point. If it goes down, I don't think it's gonna go that much down. It's still got some room to go, but I think next dip, that's it. Next dip, that's it. If it dips, that's it. I think so. That's my professional, not financial advice. You do me, I do me. You do you, I do me, and all that stuff. But like, I think there's one more dip to go. One more dip to go. Like the video. If you like the video, subscribe. If you subscribe, thank you for 150 subscribers. I like that. New milestone reached. Next is 200. All good so far. GG. Have fun. Bye bye.